Boy JP, and we are back once again. Got me on the side view this time, trying to get this camera up and running properly. We're going to continue playing to a riddle on the reels, which is the second case in the old Sherlock Holmes. Let's do it. Let's get it on, like the Donkey Kong, baby. So yeah, glad to be back. Must admit, looking forward to playing this again tonight. Even though FIFA is kicking off at the minute, we will play this bad boy. We'll do a case, then we'll drop off.
This trip to the countryside will
get
be
as
good
far as
for
we
you,
can.
Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
Lovely.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
Ooh.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
Cloth me.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Oh. Nice shoes. Oh, I bet it's Mycroft.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it.
I think we heard
They are
about that in the
planning
last
something
case.
diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
He won't.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
1 week later. Riddle on the reels. Yes, case book. And gameplay or interface instructions. Oh, nice. Good to know. Let's go.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Oh. Early riser is Sherlock Holmes. Early riser. Open casebook. Blah, blah, blah. Open casebook. Solve the mystery of the vanished train. Harpoon is used to kill the big. We still have the harpoon. Right, let's go. Let's see what we got here.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Oh, press the wrong button. How do I do crazy ice? Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
Hello, bro.
Hey mate, how you getting on? Right, let's see, what have we got? Evesham. I think we can't move any further forward. So we're just getting into case 2 of Sherlock. My train has basically disappeared is what you've missed so far. No. I know. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Let's go in.
I love
This
this
map
game.
will be useful.
Me too, I have to say. Well, I've taken the map anyway, that's a good start. Now let's see. What we got now? Let's look at the map. So that's good. Anything of use elsewhere?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well, you should stop asking me what we should do next. It's a good start. Ah. Right, let's go out onto the tracks and have a wee look. Let's go have a look for this train. So the train was meant to be coming down this way. And where we were was here. I don't know if that's basically everything that we needed to find. I don't think we can go any further here. Yeah. So let's go out the back again. See if we can find this train. So where would we have been standing? Right. There you are. So we're heading back to London, so therefore it must have come up this way. Let's see how far we can go anyway, at least. Go from there. Can't go any further there. So I guess we gotta go the other way. I thought we were meant to be trying to find a missing train. I have no idea what we're doing here, but we will try and find out. Oh, that's fine, but not really helping me very much, are you?
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's up here then, because we tried to go down there, so guess it must be up here somewhere. So it won't let me go any further. So I don't really understand what else I could do here, to be truthful. Okay.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Okay. I have no idea exactly what I did there. but, you know.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track.
The train has totally
Nor are there any
disappeared.
other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
Ooh. Inspect the scene completed.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
So what's the next job then? What we're going to do now? Find more information about the vanished train. So I'm assuming we need to go into the... Oh, okay, I can go in.
A telegraph.
Mr. Robinson is located at
A new
Bridlington
telegram.
Station.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson. Here is the train set.
Line Nottingham to London type train liner number 324, composition locomotive, coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson, second class car. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station. I wonder, are we able to travel to Bridlington Station? Not yet. Find out more. So I haven't completed find out more information about the vanished train. Vanished train was the following composition. Oh yeah. Second class car. Okay, so anything else to look at?
A telegraph.
Looks like it's it. see if we
Good
can find
morning.
out.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. This is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Okay, let's go and find out more about this dude here. Wedding ring. Okay, so there's something that we missed. Let's see if we can find it. Spots of earth.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
All right. Let's go to Bridlington Station. So I feel like we've got a few bits and pieces here. So we've got clues. Euston Station Master received a message from the train delayed due to some issues with passengers at Bridlington Station. Right, let's go to Bridlington Station and try and work our way around this.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
He still doesn't have a clue what's going on. Poor Watson. Right, let's get in here. Takes it back. Let's see where we're at. Oh, here he comes. Glad to see you arrived, big boy. Oh, here we go.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Let's have a look at this dude. Work close. Cheap ticket. Married. Yes, I could have told you that. Rough skin, character portrait complete.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my
What are you yapping
concern?
about,
I'll tell
big
you what
lad?
my concern is. Last night, I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Oh.
Goodbye, sir.
Well, that was a lot of information there that we got. It's always good. This man in his 60s has been married for a long time. Fresh spots of earth upon his sleeves reveal a passion for gardening. His badge of honourable station master reveals he's a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrates his desire to be cool. The passenger's hands and clothes appear to be a specialised worker. He has no baggage and is alone. He's not travelling, not on vacation with his wife. He takes the train on a daily basis to get to work and back. At this event, he should be accustomed to the railway and be familiar with the stations. His regular fellow passengers. Just check and make sure there's nothing else that we need to kind of... Oh, there's another guy here. Let's talk
Good
to
day
this
to you, sir.
hoodlum.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Well, we're going to check you out anyway, big boy. Australian hat. Must be Australian. One of the rich, is he?
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity.
Wow.
I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Company direction.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Oh.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Let's have a look at this dude. Wealthy man with high position in society. Is a foreigner who travelled to England, most likely here to do business. Well, that's fairly obvious. Wouldn't you say? Yes, I would say. Where is the station master? Because we would like to talk to him, of course. Maybe passengers completed.
A telegraph.
Ah, we've seen one of those before, yes. Right, let's talk to this dude here and see what he has
Good day
to
to
say
you,
for himself.
gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Right, let's check this boy out. Ink smudges.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
I see.
Must have
Apart
had
from
to
the
be something
passengers
there.
disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my
Let's
report
go
to our
again,
higher
see if we can get
management
it
on the
done.
matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say. How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Okay, I will try.
Apart from the passengers
do
disembarking,
it again.
did you notice anything else that was unusual
Must
last
be
night?
Ricky. Must be the
I
Ricky one.
did.
We'll try it.
And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
Blah, blah, blah.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say. How long have you been working here?
Maybe
I've
that's the
worked
Ricky
here long
one.
enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything.
Oh,
First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was
have
hard
been
to understand
cold.
if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
looks like it's in code, doesn't it? Let's go. Chesterfield Station. Let's go. So it's very clear to me that somebody really wanted the train, wanted what was on the train, right? But how it disappeared is the question. Let's go. Let's find out if he has something to do with all of this, of course.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Oh, I wonder is he a drunk? And that's why his message is that way. Yes, yes, it's possible. Possible, Mr. Beggs, possible.
A fishing advertisement.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable. This bin is full of empty bottles.
It is. Alright, let's go in here. I wonder if we'll say anything
A
else.
telegraph.
Ah, we've seen one of these before. Morse code.
I had
alphabet.
thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not. How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir.
Drunk.
Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions. Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Let's have a look at the drunk. At least these boys keep themselves awfully clean. Married. Ah.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Wrong one. Damn it. I'm just going to make it easier for me this
Station
time.
Master Bertram.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
So we need to... Should be carefully examined, so we need to do that. We need to find out what the special wagon was carrying. Right, we'll have a look, see what else there is to see.
handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear?
I don't think
Well, we
so.
both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
Yes.
A little
why?
patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Well, yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights. And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
No way. So I think what he thinks is that the doofer here is what was used to make it look like a train. This means there has to be somebody else here. So let's have a look and see.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then. Wonder how we do that. Oh, it's a bloody cryptex again, is it? Alright, okay. So I need to make a... How do we do this again? Oh, yeah. There we go. The lock is picked.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Nice. Fresh ink stains upon the fingers as right-handed kid as a young man has been writing. Well, position of performance duties well. Alright, so let's see.
Railway post bags. A fishing advertisement.
Yeah, but why would that be a thing? Dirty instruments.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink, and whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
I wonder were they Spanish? I wonder were they Spanish? Okay, so what do we need to do now is the question. Find out what the special wagon was carrying. see if there's anything in there. There's not. Okay, so let's have a wee look and see what clues we have to see what will stick together. Stayed on the train. Dismantle handcar with spare parts scattered all around. It's found Chesterfield Station. Trains families of people. Nope. Nope. Alright, no trace of the train. Dismantle handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. Alright, let's go do that. Now, where was it again that we ended up? Oh yeah, that's right. So I need to go back to where the warehouse was, don't we? Fake train experiment.
I should use the appropriate object here.
And mechanism joint.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Yeah, where is it? Wooden base. Ah. Right, so that's that. So I need a small gear housing. There. Relax, so
I should use the appropriate object here.
I am. Dummy. Ah, okay. I wasn't done, clearly.
I should use the appropriate object here.
I was trying to do that. There we go. Yeah, where do you want to skip? Yep, because I'm bored now. Come on.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Nice.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle.
Evidence required. Do we already have this in our inventory? We do not.
We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle.
There we go. Headlight. Whistle.
I need something long for the headlight to be attached. The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Alright, let's go find a fire extinguisher then. There's bound to be one in here somewhere, presumably. Yes, there is. Out the road, Holmes. Or Watson, I should say.
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher. The steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Nice. Right, so let's go back to the cab. No, we don't go in there.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
What? I do not understand. Yeah, skip
Here
that.
it is.
Ah.
There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Let's go to the railway switch. Let's see what's there. Examine the side railway branch that begins at the railway switch. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry. And then examine the sideway branch at Evesham. So we'll do that. Alright, see what happens. Let's go. I'm assuming it must be up this way. No, it won't let me go any further than that. So it mustn't be this way. Literally have no idea what I'm doing here. No, can't go any further there either. This might be up here.
This road should go in the same direction as the railway. Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Well, I clearly haven't done it because it's still a thing to do. So it is examine the side railway branch that begins at the railway switch. This I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. I genuinely don't. Yeah, I can't go any further on there. So I literally have no idea what I'm meant to be looking for here. So I think I'll just go to the next one, station. See what happens. I really don't know what I'm meant to do, if I'm honest. Unless maybe there's nothing to do in this one and it's just a ruse because it's going to be one of these other ones.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman. This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
It's meant to be a sombrero, I think.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Tarrant, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Horse racing magazines.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Enough.
A telegraph.
Imagine, one of these days I hit that telegraph, it's going to actually go, this telegraph is useful for something.
betting slips for horse racing.
Interesting.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat...
So we're beginning to get a idea of who Mr. Mexican is.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Let's go see if we can check it then. Keeps running after me. Here's the man down here. Look, let's go and have a chat to this boy up here. Looks like the station master.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
I'll be the judge of that, sir.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Okay. Well, here's a whole other place, like. Okay, we can't go any further than there. Let's go up into here then. So we just saw your man there. We'll go in here. Take it now. So we said we'll have to go and examine the beach area around it.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look.
Alright. So the quarry is completely flooded. See, I don't know if it's taking me out a wild goose chase or not, or what it's doing. There's something done here. Inspect the beach area around the lake.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Can't go any further than that. So it says inspect the beach around. Around the lake. Right, let's see. I don't think that's the only thing though, so we're going to have to... All passengers are removed from the train except for the directions to Liam Company. So they're clearly... Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah. And we'll go again. See if we can put some more together. Nope. I still don't have enough information though. Well, they're definitely right anyway. For sure, but I don't really know how to kind of check the beach around Chesterfield. Unless it's on the other side. But the lake's over on this side, you see, which is why. I need to try and find that wee Mexican man, because I'm fairly sure we need to talk to him. Our house. I mean, he can't have just disappeared, like, let's be honest.
railway post bags.
Holmes, how is it even...
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
So it says I need to check the beach around here, but I don't know how to do that. That is the honest truth. Okay, if we can't find anything at this here, we're going to have to move on, I think, because it's nearly 12. Been at this an hour and a half now and still have not gotten no further forward. We'll go and have a wee look at this railway again. See what we can find, and then if we can't find anything, we'll head to the next switch. Excuse me. So I get the feeling that it has come off here, but how they've got it underwater is the question. It's time to go to the next switch. Oh. Well, there you go. That explains it. I didn't realize the beach was an actual place. Dumbass. Now you know. Let's go.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These traces were made by a carriage. Look. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. An advertisement for lake cruises. An abandoned gypsy caravan. Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached. This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Must be missing something.
This place was abandoned fairly recently. An abandoned gypsy caravan.
Yeah, a little bit lost again. That's what it should be doing. Switch characters. There's definitely something else that I'm missing here. There has to be. It's either that or we don't have all the data yet, and that's why we can't figure it out.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Why are you asking the same question over and over again? You dope. Right, let's go back. Don't go any further there. Let's go up past here and see what else we can do before we give up and go to Doncaster. Yeah, probably aren't going to be able to get down there either. Right, let's go to Doncaster. Let's see what we can get there. Right, we're here. I think we were just at Doncaster, were we? Yeah, we were. Yes, we weren't. So we need to go to... Evesham. Let's see if we've got any more clues. No, do you know what? I have absolutely no idea what is going on here. Well, we'll go. Let's see what we got. Doesn't let me move any further forward than there.
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Tracks.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham. This road should lead to the town of Evesham. Traces. Let's take a closer look. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
What am I meant to be doing here?
Nothing interesting. Nothing in.
Oh.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Let's see if that gives us any more clues.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste.
Yeah.
It is most odd.
Maybe that's where they're keeping the train in the building. How do we get over to the other? Or can we get over to the other building? Is the question. Or maybe we can.
This road should lead to the town of...
Let's try again, see if there's anything new. Clues, no clues. Nothing new. Alright, let's see what else we should be doing here. We've got more information at least anyway. Do you ask somebody? See if we can find our little friend. Oh, that's our... Disassembled
It
warehouse.
appears that there was a small warehouse near your station, and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
Okay, so we've done that. Let's have a wee look. Let's see if it gives us any more clues. Nope. Okay, so I think probably what we need to do is we need to go back. Go and check this railway switch again just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. I'm clearly missing a clue from somewhere. So we need to find out where we're missing the clue from. It's hard going this one actually, I have to say. Actually, let's check the tracks. As you can see, it is possible that the tracks are from that, but nope, doesn't go any further than that. What are we missing is the question. Excuse me. Right, I think we're going to have to call it a night on this one, because I don't think we're going to get it. See, it says that we need to do all this stuff here around the lake, but I've done all of it, but I just can't understand what it is I need to do. Examine the side railway branch that begins at the railway switch. which is where we are now. I don't really know what we're looking for. Yeah, I just don't know. I just have absolutely no idea. So what we're going to do is we are going to call it a night there. So we am. See, we're going to call it a night there. We're going to go back to the main menu. Probably going to have to do a bit of research on this one, I think, before we finish up this episode. But we'll go on next week again. We'll try and pull on through this episode. I'm going to do a bit of research to see exactly what it is I need to be doing here. So yeah, so if you enjoy what you've seen here, don't forget to click that like button for me. That'd be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new as well. Obviously, the more subscribers we have, the better. So I would appreciate it if you drop that subscribe. But I've been your boy JB. I'll see you all again very, very soon.